What's the deal, gang? How's everybody doing? Welcome. Come on in. Hop in. What goes on? What goes on? Zoom door. Gotcha. Got everybody. Yep. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yep. We are printing here. And I expect this hourly to get a top wick here, gang. I'm gonna have a buy limit off this level here. I can only do one. This account. Hold on. See, we end up flipping beforehand. Full transparency. I just took a 82 pip loss here. Hold on. Let me set this up. 4505 died. Oh, it might flip bullish here. Yeah, if it fills this wick, I think we're gonna start. What did it tap here? All right, so we could get rid of this now. Kind of coming up here, filling the wick. Hey, can you close that door, please? Thank you. Sorry, I got a full house in here in the studio, in the office. Yeah, so we took a 82 pip loss here in the signals right before, or like an hour before stream started. I was looking at this level, right? The hourly held here. So this could come up for now. There's nothing here for me. Over there. All right, so we closed respecting this level. We don't have a top wick there, and the 30 reacted. So I looked at the 15 and I had a buy stop. I mean, I'm sorry, a buy limit right here. I had a buy limit right here for a pineapple, and I had a stop right here below the wicks. And this candle just fucking smashed everything without looking back. I don't know why. Typically, you'll see this first reaction, especially if this candle reacted on the 30 to come back up for that top wick. Seldom ever happens, but it does happen, obviously, as you saw today. So I took an 82 pip loss here. Just for, I mean, yeah, I was looking for buys, heavily bullish on the daily, right? We had a seller replay opportunity here for the 4-hour, and the hourly close respecting. And we opened up with no top wick. So yeah, I was expecting us to bounce off this level and come back up. Maybe we'll do it here, but right now we're gonna print some ranges. So let's get rid of this. Get our new support in here. Get our last resistance levels. It's also a very tough candle to sell here, right? This is a good level. I like selling at these kind of levels, but we just broke the previous hourly high. Sorry, the previous 30 high after making a bottom wick, right? If this is a new support for this session or for this market open, then we'll start printing new ranges here. So we'll see. Yeah, three. We haven't taken a loss all month, and we got three losses over the last 10 days. It happens, but it's a game of thousands, so they locked in. The 4 hour closure tonight's gonna be very interesting. You end up getting a new whip yet? Well, I got my. It's not the Escalade that's damaged. But no, not yet. I got my Escalade. I'm a bougie though. I'm a bougie. I'm about to just get a GTR and wide body it. But really, that's what I want. No. Escalade good. I pass on the Liberty. Man, I see some nice wide body kits. There's some ugly ones too. It depends which version of the Liberty Walk, right? I think the version 1 of the Liberty Walk kit for them was really nice. Version 2 sucked. Maybe the other way around. I don't remember. They had a couple of versions of it. Held the daily level here. Bottom wick buys are really interesting and they're pretty solid, but you just want a steeper bottom wick, right? You don't want that to break and go an extra 50 on you. $28.49, another 200 pips up. Yeah, if we start coming up here, I will most likely have a sell limit at this area. The 120 pip stop. We got to do what we got to do. There's a few things that can happen here. We can start closing above here and then fake out, come back down, and we'll look for the sells to the support here. Or we get up here and we'll look for a sell limit of 49 flat, I think. Be a good area. Like the older Honda JDM cars. Shit, I might sell my TRX, get that M5 wagon when they drop in price. Why do people like the wagon shit? I really don't like it. Like the RS6s, the wagons, like those are ugly. I mean, sorry, yeah, personal preference, but I like what is the deal? Yeah, it's dope, but like, is it really better than the sedan? No, I mean like looks wise. Yeah, it's same specs, but it's looks wise is like, I don't know. I just something about wagons that just like the only wagon that it wasn't even a wagon. If yeah, like those were like hatchbacks, right? The Volkswagen, the GTIs. Those were nice. Used to drift on those. GT3 RS is on my dream list. I'm not a big Porsche guy. It's something about the front lights that just grinds my gears. But a Porsche is a Porsche, right? The build, you can't match the build quality of a Porsche. Porsche is one of those brands where like every crease and everything is just perfect. You'll never see like a door a little off or off center or a line or a hinge or like anything or a stitching. Porsche just makes them perfect. It'll be yours in less than 5 years. You already got it. All that separates you from that Turpy and this Turpy is time. Oh wait, options. Sorry, options. Not options, this options. What happens? Maybe we fake out, come back down here. I think we need to see a retest of the lows here before we do anything. So, you know, the market needs to come down here. Hold on a second, chat. What do we have? What do we have? Apparently the driving experience is insane, just like driving a fast go-kart. Yeah. The model that makes people hate Porsche. The Cayenne. The ladies in my life basically robbed me a good amount of. It was this, bro. I have not traded this weekend, and I'm already down like 300 pips just from the shopping. Looks like it's coming up here. I have a sell limit. I think it's gonna be here. 47 flat. This is a heavy stop. We'll probably use this wick to the left, about 84 pip stop. We're about 150 pips away from entry. Just a 4-hour flip. Tough. Just had a 15 close. 15 closed. 15 closed above the range. No bottom wick on this 15. 47. 5. So yeah, it's going to be about an 85 pip stop here, because on the funded account, if I take a full stop here over here, it'll block me out for the day. Good level. Let's see, we can get a reaction there. Oh, that flips the 4-hour on spot, doesn't it? Annoying. Hope it flips but doesn't drive. By the 547.5. These ranges are so fucking massive that 100 pips away feels like a 5-minute candle. Oh, a bunch of people at the Zoom door. Sorry. The Zoom drop. All right. 5-minute candle was 154. Yeah, dude, the buy that I had here off this level, the buy limit that I had off this level, the candle dropped another 400 pips. Just look at that. Yeah. I think the 15 just flipped bearish. So things can get interesting here, because if we close back below here, we're going to look for some sells. It might even be this area right here. No, I think we're good here. I'm working on the second baby. Now that my baby girl just turned 1. Oh, man. Hard work, bro. It's hard work. Tell you. Who's next in the clubhouse? Oh man, hey, it's a blessing, but it's a lot of work. A lot of work. But it's definitely a blessing. My daughter's 9 months, and we started trying immediately once my girl got it worked in the second. Yeah, you're a jeweler. Minutes here for the 30. Trying for a boy? No, I told bro, I'm Jewish, and with my Jewish luck, I'm gonna have twins, and they're gonna be 2 girls. I'm gonna need some guarantees. I need some security guarantees. I'm Ukraine in this scenario. All right, can we get a closure back below, back into range? Yeah, we can delete this. We're 200 pips away. Probably still come up there just a bit later. Any fortune teller in here? Yeah, right. Hey, by the way, at around 9:15, hop if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side. We're gonna do a giveaway a 100K account. Oh, everyone that's still waiting for their account, I just spoke to them. They told me they're short stuff, but they're working on it out. Like he sent me a text earlier. He's happy holidays. Here's some new graphics, and he's like, I'm working on the accounts now. So any moment. Yeah, I'll give away a 100K account. One account, but 100K. Yeah, we're looking for is a fake out, right? So we're closing bearish on which every time frame. If we can now close back below the range again, yeah, or at least closed heavily bearish. If we can fake out and close below this level, we're going to look to retest the lows before making a decision. have them ban me. If I win, I'll just give it to someone else of my choice. Yeah, you could do that. Or just trade under a different name. Okay, okay, back down in range we go. We stay here. Will we hold? Right, this would be a 15 fake out, 30 hold of resistance, and we're going to look for that hourly bearish flip to fill the wick down. First, we need to close. Yeah, just use a different name, bro. You got family. You got a lot of family. Thanks to your wife, you got a shitload of family, bro. Just pick a name. Be like, which one of y'all want to pay some taxes? You gonna give us closure or what's up? What you gonna do? Three minutes here. Everybody saw that? On girls' side, they're not allowed to trade. That's funny. Looks like it's headed for that hourly flip or break of the lows right now, right? Nothing here till we get a close. If we close like we are right now, but with we close like we are right now, but with a bottom wick, I'm gonna have sells at this level. I'm gonna have sell limit at 24.8. Jesus, 130 pips in ranges, man. Should be good. All right, give me a sec. Let me run to the bathroom real quick. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Take advantage of this. See what happens here. Just got a delivery. Some raw papers. I'm showing the mic the delivery. Hey, I just got a delivery. That thing rejected so perfectly off 30-minute zone. I mark. I caught the original fall down, so I didn't take it, but rejected it so nice. I want to know what resistance is it forming. Is it holding that most recent level here? I don't know. I think it's the hourly. I'm looking for a sell limit here. Unless we get a bottom wick. If we come down here and break these lows, yeah. Or start filling most of this wick, then yeah. Sell limit 45.25.3. Gotta hold that 130 pip stop. Yeah. All right, we're about to be activated, and yo, if this shit misses us by a pip again. You know, activate us, yeah. All right, we're in there. Our stops around 130 pips, and I'll look for the hourly to break the lows. Secure. Oh, not yet. Damn. Secure partials right there at 22. Move stops to break even here, so we don't re-break highs, and so we could continue down. This one I have not managed. I want this to go lower. This one, I'm looking for a flip here. Let's see if we can take it down a bit. Well, not that far. Fill of the wick is fine. The fill of the wick. I'm gonna close full right there, 52 pips. On the live, on the funded, let's see if we can break the lows right there. Let's close 560, boom. Congrats. I can, so 56 pips here on this one, right? And we sniped it, right? No drawdown, zero drawdown. You see that, how perfect that level was? Perfect. I'm sorry, gang, for the loss here. If you were in the signal channel, if it's your first day, first week, like this is not a typical candle, right? Right. This right here is not a typical candle, especially with the way the hourly closed 15. So something happened here, but look at that. We got a perfect entry and a perfect closure. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Zero drawdown. We spoke about this, right? This level, the hourly level across the board, we close below it. Technically, the hour should flip, but we're not in here to stay longer in the trade. We're risk managers, right? So there's stops, there's timing, and you know, we were up over 50 pips here. If this shit goes into drawdown, I'm gonna be pissed, right? I'm gonna be that asshole that I always talk about. So yeah, congrats. Yeah, it could re-break highs and then eventually come down. It just makes sense with the hourly closing bearish. I believe we got to come down to the lows here, retest the lows to support right on the 15. Just about being a little more patient here. But like I said, remember I said on a smaller account, I try to secure as fast as possible, as much as possible. So if it gave us 50, we took it, right? 52. Going to give a lot more here. Break of this low is a great position too, and your fill of the wick here is 45 pips. But I'm gonna wait for this range to play out and choose the next situation. I think we can approach this from a much better perspective than what it's printing right now on the break of the lows. But congrats, W. And that's re-breaking highs. There you go, it's a wick to fill. Should we open the floodgates? Kind of hard to open the floodgates, and this shows red. All right, fuck it. Hold on. I don't have another. There we go. Let's have this on. What do the Instagram people do? How do they hide their shit? I need somebody to change my terminal numbers. But good trade, right? So I mean, anything that we lose, we'll gain back, and then some because of the experience of the loss. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that trade. It was the same idea as at this area, but this area is a higher time frame, right? So you probably want that 4-hour closure and then back up to this area. But congratulations if you only took the trade on stream. Congrats if you were late to the W. Yeah, zero drawdown, Chris. We're gonna make it. We don't make it. I don't try to make it all back in one trade, right? I'm not trying to revenge trade, but it's just whatever's logical sets up. That's what we'll take. You were 1 pip away. Remember, I was 1 pip away from a 60 pip insta win, like a 5-second 60 pip win on Friday. Remember, it missed me by a pip. I didn't end up taking a trade. A lot of people got in there. Missed me by a pip and missed me by a pip. Like sometimes, like you snipe and you don't get a headshot, right? But it's just what you do, and you know you will get one. Not every position is a sniper entry, right? Not every position needs to be a sniper entry, but in this case, if you wanted a position, it needed to be a sniper entry. You got to activate on Apex, but not Top Step. I got activated on both, on AMP and on Top One. This first loss was a tough one, right? Because then I'm basically spending the rest of the night fighting this off. But like that happens. That's part of the struggle, right? Even I go through that. I know you guys go through that. You tell me on the streams you go through that. So like I go through this too, right? That's how I know and why I'm able to talk about it, because I go through this shit too. Rare, the losses are far and few between, but when they happen, like you can't avoid them. You gotta, you walk through the lesson, walk through the fire, and come out that much better for it. Just learn. Risk management is key for anyone new here. Eventually we make it back plus more. That's a message from the Signal channel from Chris. Yeah, every loss that has ever been taken here on stream has been made back in the entire history of this stream. Every loss that's ever been taken has been made back and then surpassed, and it's so far in our rearview mirror that you just don't think about it. All right, we've had our share of losses, but on stream here today, it's a W. I don't even know if Chris is on stream here because I see all the names, but oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Chris.
I'm here.
Yeah. So the loss was an 82 pip loss. This was a 52 pip win, but I closed partials. So in reality, I made a third of my loss back. So, 3 trades like this, I'll be even. I'll have this loss back, but I don't think of it in those terms, right? I won't look, oh, did I make the loss back? It's more of a content thing, right? But I never think of that. Just next trade. There are losses where you sit there and you're like, man, there's better ways to have taken that trade, because some losses aren't the fault of your position or of your strategy or of your entry. Some losses are the fault of your risk management, right? And there's many things that can be responsible for a loss. And like I said, you have to be, a finely, like a well-oiled machine, a well-oiled Diddy party, for everything to work. And in some cases, when it's like, when it's your strategy, all right, you go back and you see what you could have, you know, what you're doing wrong. When it's risk management, it's so individualized that you have to see those positions set up so many more times to kind of figure it out. And right, it's not just taking that position. Like I said earlier, it's, you know, it's testing out just one type of risk management on one single position, you know, thousands of times, and then a different type of risk management on that same position thousands of times. So you'll take the same position 2,000 times, but only test 2 risk management plans that you have, right? And there could be many. A well-oiled Diddy party is crazy. Don't go. Please don't go. There it goes. It rebroke the highs, and just to re-break lows now, this should be drive down. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. Wait, let's add that to the record here on stream. Win number 604. Yeah, it's making sense. It's gonna be a quick drop here. I don't know if it bounces though. Right, you should fill at least 4507. You might. This is going to be a decision-making area again for the market. Right, you might bounce off this area and start coming back up. The key here now is, right, your ranges have updated. You have more information at your disposal. So let's update them to the recent ranges. Right, let's go there. 30. Oh, the 30 held here. So this whole thing's a range. From the break of this high, if we close like this to this, right? So if we bounce off here and then close back up above 45.20, we have up until 45.32 right here to fill. Let's see. We can still get it. We can bounce off here, 45.05. I think we'll see a reaction at that level somewhere here, 07 to 05. We will see something like this. Now, I don't want to trade that buy because of just, I got smacked here on buys because of this candle. So I don't want to see a heavy candle, but if I see another hold of support here, right? So if we come down here, yeah, I think we should, sorry. I believe my knowledge, my experience leads me to believe that this is what we'll see, right? A bounce off this area. But we can also see this. And this, in which case, I really do not mind taking these buys back up to here, but my preference would be for a strong push out of this range to here, so I could look to fill here. So it would be really cool if we're able to kind of come down, tap this area, and flip bullish here. Didn't really come down all right, and do something like this. Your entries get easier then on the bottom wick here. That level to come up. Yeah, can you guys give me a second? I got my kids got out the shower, going to bed. I want to them a good night. So give me 1 second, chat. Oh, and we got a fucking W. Yeah, my apologies, gang. Go take a night ski to the kids. I'm kind of ranging now. Created a little range on the 15. The hourly is going to close here in about 3 minutes. So right, the break of the hourly low here is a nice celery play, especially if the 15 closes below here like that, like it is right now. The question is really stops on the next candle. Right now, your stops are 272 pips. So I'm going to let that one go. Does the microphone sound good? Because I make the sound good. Like Bad Boys. No, that wasn't Bad Boys. That was, what's the name of that movie?
You know what the difference is between you and me?
Oh, Men in Black. That's right.
I make this look good.
Yeah, Men in Black. That's what it was. Except Bad Boys. Agent J, Agent K. Bad Boys of Alien Fighting. Be very careful here because there's still a level. There's levels here. A level. Levels. Knew it was Will, but couldn't remember which. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't Goodwill Hunting. That's for sure. Yeah, come on over to the Zoom side, gang. I want to do a giveaway. All right, chat, hear me out. All I need is a small loan of $100 million. That's all I need. You think they'd let me trade? $100,000 lots. I remember watching Ted trade. This guy was taking 500 lots, 1,000 lot trades. And in my head, I was like, well, why even trade at that point? Right? At like, 10, 20, $30 million, you're just like, man, just open a fucking account that pays you $1 million annually. Because I don't know anyone that spends $1 million every single year. But you can do that and just live off $1 million for the rest of your life. $1 million a year. Ooh, people at the Zoom door. Yeah, come on in and just drop your name in the chat. Nothing else. Just the name in the chat. That it held. Now we're bouncing up. So held support. Closed bullish. But held a higher time frame resistance here, right? But on a more recent note, it held this 15. These are tough, right? Like when you get the closure and the opening, right? You closed above a level, but the open below a level, you can go off. Like it really depends. Really depends. Did it hold? Did it close below, right? Because the opening's here. That split second made a difference. Oh, Mac, thank you for putting TP Smack in this last week. Kind of plucked up, and now you got a 50K account coming your way. Athletes have to spend over $1 million a year. They don't have to. But the thing is, for a lot of professional athletes, everything's on the house anyway. Everything's free. And it's kind of weird, right? Like, why do the fucking people that actually have the money or make the money, why is everything free? Just a perk, right? A lot of them get paid to show up in places. I mean, if you're a big dealer, right? Or it doesn't actually, the NBA, there's so much facial recognition with NBA, right? It's not like hockey. Like, you could see a hockey player walking down the street and you'll never know. You can't see an NBA player walking down the street, you'll never know. Like, for 99% of hockey players, you'll never know. I mean, obviously you see Ovi fucking walking down the block, yeah, you're gonna know it's Ovi. You see Malkin, you're gonna know it's Malkin, but get to eat free at any restaurant. Yeah, once you're a certain level of influence, stuff is free because you are the value. Exactly. Like like I was about to say, like the clubs, the restaurants, they'll pay you to go there, and even if you're not like, it's not like a night where they're promoting that you're gonna be there. The fact that you're there and the fact that you're taking pictures there or you're posting stuff from there, right? That really that's the value. So restaurants can give up a meal in order to get that exposure, right? But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, maybe they do $1 million worth of stuff a year, but they probably don't spend it. Not even the professional players. Like, what do? They get into the league, they buy a house, they buy their mama a house, and they buy cars for everybody they know, and some chains. But after that first spending spree, I mean, they're like, because so many professional athletes went broke, most leagues actually have people that will work with them on their finances. Most teams will have that to make sure they don't go broke, right? It's not a good look for the NBA when Delonte West is out there begging on the streets. Like, it's not a good look for them, right? They don't want that to happen. Make sure they take care of their people. All right, is this it? Has everybody put their names in the Zoom chat? That it? Are we done now? Everybody put their names in, right? Okay. Rumor he smashed Brown's mom. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So they got him up out of the league. That's why he got traded. That's what I heard. Yeah, that was the rumor, and a lot of people have confirmed that rumor. That's some weird shit. All right, gang, let's do it. Let's do it. I think we got all the names here. Yeah, Mark Cuban tried to help him out. I remember that, and I think he did, and then it didn't go nowhere. They got him somewhere, and now he's same thing. Like, people have to help themselves. They got to get sick and tired of their own shit. But it's a crazy story. Let's do it. Let's run this giveaway. People from my Zoom, make sure everyone gets only one entry into the giveaway. I'm running give everyone. I don't know what the fuck it is. Giveaway. Okay. Give everyone mob's name based on a name. Show me the list before running it. Let's freaking go. Marcus the Muscle. Word. Johnny 2 ticks. All right. Everyone's name is in here. Anyone missing? Can you guys let me know if you're missing? If you don't see your name. Okay, I don't see. Okay, Oleg added his name. Anyone else? $36 people. If you don't see your name, let me know. Scroll up. Here it is. The Polish Prince. Let's see, where is that? All right, my mobster friends. I don't want to win with the name he gave me. What did you get? What did it give you? You at Spaceman. Didn't even see you on it. Oh, right there, Sammy Star Shot. Okay. Let's go. One winner. This is for 100K. This is for all the marbles. All right. For 100K. For 100K. Yeah, you don't want to win? Let's go. And the winner is... Da, 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 da. Fingers crossed. Mila, the Maven. Mila S. Is that a girl or a guy? Because I feel like in Indian, that's a man. Oh my God, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's usually a girl, yeah, but like, sorry, I didn't mean. Congrats. I think you're one of the new faces here, one of the recent faces. Congrats, Mila, 100K account. No, we're not gonna do a second and third place. You got one last week too? Look, man, just keep showing up. You never know. It's 100K. Maybe we'll be doing more 100Ks in this session. Congrats. Yeah, congrats to Mila. Do me a favor. DM me your full name and email. I think you've done it. Hold on, I might have it here. Hold on, because you won last week. No, everyone's allowed to win. This is my last giveaway for you guys. All the people in the Sunday session can win. All you guys, every giveaway I do here, you can probably win. Yeah, it's the last giveaway of the year, and just I want all of you guys to be able to win it. Hey, everybody, it was fair and square. She's like, man, give me a 100K account. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, because she won last Sunday. I know. I was saying we should probably do like 2 weeks just for this session as well. But the last stream of the year, I think, or in general, I think the signal channel. This should just be a free for all, even if you won. I think the signal. That's what I'm going to keep it at. Yeah, I think the Sunday session, because it's the signals. Whoever shows up, everyone can win for the Sunday session. But if it's a public session, then we're going to have, you can't win for 2 weeks because a lot of people over here. You guys can all win if you show up every week. Everybody's going to win accounts. It's just a matter of time. It's odds. You like that idea? Yeah, I think that's a good idea because then like I want you guys here on Sunday, right? So great, we got another W and gave away 100K. Congratulations, Mila. Yeah, some good luck. You joined the signals and you won like what 150K or 125K in accounts. Good job. Nice job, chat GPT. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And while we're ranging here, printing within the range, hold on. A few things can happen here as well. Let's go to the higher time frame here. Four-hour. Excuse me, gang. 4 hour has a support down here. It's not an entry level or anything. I know I use this for limits, but not entry level or anything. I just want to see some things. Okay, things could get interesting. Yeah, I would like the 4 hour sells, right? If the 4 hour closes bearish. But the thing is, where it closes matters. And if it closes at support, or if it closes above support, stop making sense in my own head for a second. If it closes above this resistance, the most recent resistance, and forms a support, so what I mean by forms a support, it attempts to come back down, fails, and still closes above on the following candles. I think the next 4 hour it's going to need a top wick. And if we're able to close above and the next 4 hour needs a top wick, we can trade that up. And eventually, I think it might also fake out, right? Come up and come back, close below the range here, and then we'll come down. But that's a possibility, but that's the off chance. The likelier thing that it does is closes above, you get this push up to here. And honestly, if you look at the daily, that's the daily's chance to fucking rip up. And if it doesn't, we get a bearish closure on the daily here today. We should still tomorrow for Asian session, right? If we get a nice bearish closure, we break down now. We should still tomorrow come up to these areas for a daily top wick, right? Then tomorrow's daily is going to need a top wick if this closes bearish. So depending on where it closes bearish, right? If it closes below here, we probably could look at top wick at 45.15, 45.05. But if it closes where it is right now, we're looking for a top wick at daily top wick at 45.60 areas. I never win, so my odds are negative. No, a lot of people have said that and they keep showing up and then they win. Yeah, I got your info. Can you guys, Nate or Jay, can you guys please put that into the list? It's Mila, it's already. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's gonna be a New Year's present for you. You're getting that. It's gonna be on you. Oh, it should be available first stream after New Year's. Yeah, just put Mila. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just happy to see that Kenny didn't win again. Oh, I'm kidding.
See, I wasn't even gonna say nothing.
I
wasn't even gonna say nothing.
I mean,
Give
it's
away 100K after you done pushed me out the way. That's all good.
no, yeah,
I'm happy for it.
absolutely, absolutely. Because the thing is, Kenny had the same luck as you when he just came in. I think the first few weeks we were doing the giveaways, Kenny won like 3 out of like the first 4 weeks. He won like.
Yeah, I did. They wasn't hunters though. but it's all good.
I'm glad we've moved
Congratulations.
past Eddie and Kenny. Yeah, Eddie's won a bunch of accounts too. I don't know where he's at, but he's won a bunch. That's when the system had flaws, right? When you guys were able to rig the system. Kind of. We've released a patch. We released a patch. That's a crappy closure on the 15 here. Wait on the 30. Give me a second, chat. I want to go grab a drink. Be right back. When the market ranges, the traders grab liquidity. Volume incoming. Nothing doing on this candle, I can confidently tell you. Well, actually, let's look at this. Yeah, you know, we'll probably wait on the 30. I was going to say, since this candle has created that bottom wick, bounced off support, but we've closed at resistance, this creates a top wick here and re-breaks lows. It should run. Just don't want to sell into this chop. If this was a cleaner range, I would have a sell stop right here. Because if this low breaks, there's no reason for this candle to come back up, except for this possible chop. Want a clean range. So what I was going to say is for the next 9 minutes, there will not be a trade for sure. I'm going to wait on this closure and see what it does here. Look at this hourly, never gave you that bottom wick. 30s did. All right, let's wait 8 minutes and we'll break down the next 30. Puffy in the building. I don't know what you're talking about or what you thought. This is Puffy, the magic dragon. Puff the magic dragon. Hi, pretty lady. How are you? What's up? What is that? Crickets? What's on top? Pet. Oh, get crickets? Oh, it's a reminder? Okay, I'll get crickets tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we gotta feed the bearded dragon. So, erased everything off my whiteboard that I had on there. I wrote, get crickets. Like #1 priority. Funny. Kids are awesome. I mean, my kids are awesome. I hate everybody else. It'd be like that sometimes as a parent. You love your kids, but then like you see other kids and you're like, oh. Not all. A lot of kids are cool. Okay. The high we made previously, remember? We were looking at sell limits at these areas here. One minute here for this 30. This could get interesting if we get no top wick here. Then again, the previous candle opened up with no bottom wick also and just drove up. Let's see how we close. It might make sense off the hourly. I don't think it makes sense here off the 30, but off the hourly, once the hourly closes, and if we get no top wick on the hourly, excuse me, there's no more range on a smaller time frame, right? And the 4 hour closes bearish. Excuse me. So we're looking for top wick sells. But that's we gotta wait another 30 minutes for that. One big waiting game. Fake out on the 30, right? Close back down in range. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow, pending home sales, 10 a.m., but that's it. Really no other news. Crude oil, natural gas, fart box news. Nothing too significant. He can though, right? Because does this 30 fake out, close back below over here? Or do we come up to the hourly levels up here? Hasn't broken the previous candle high. Will we see a 100 pip 30-minute candle? Looking like it. Yeah, we'll run a New York session tomorrow. We will run Asian tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Then it's New Year's. Pips on the pullback from London low. Last week's London low. Yes, sir. Yep. Thinking of calling it here, gang, because from what I'm looking, it's at least the next 30-minute candle. We gotta wait, right? So I'm not gonna take a position here for the next 25 minutes. That's pretty much a given. So the way I'm looking at it, even if the 15 fakes out, right, and closes below, if the 15 does that, 30's still open, and we could bottom out anywhere here, anywhere here. Look at these strong wicks, and you're selling into these wicks and just come back up, flip bullish here. So the 15 won't do it, right? And you need the 30. The 30 is also the hourly and the 4-hour closure, and a lot of info will be at our disposal. So I'm I'm gonna wait on this hourly to close. It's the 4 hour in about 30 minutes. Maybe there will be signals. It's possible, but what I'm gonna do is attempt to walk my dog and put my middle one to bed. She's waiting for me. She wants me to tuck her in. So I'm gonna try to do that in the next 25 minutes, half hour, and then be here for the 4 hour closure in the signal channel. Congrats to Mila on winning our final giveaway of this year, 100K account. Congrats to everybody that caught that dub with me. And if you're in the signal channel, you took the first trade with me, we will get. But don't think in those terms. Think of just showing up tomorrow winning and the day after that, and you won't even notice, you know, how your goals have been smashed. Okay. Thank you, gang, for joining me tonight. Appreciate all of you. And hold on, I'm gonna, you know what? Hold on, gang, before you dip, honestly, can we get some dubs for that W? Actually, fuck it. We don't need dubs today. People know. People know. I just feel wrong posting dubs. Well, yeah, the session one, but really, the stream one, but really, we're still negative for tonight. So I don't know. I don't deserve that W. We should have been in the green, and maybe we will be. Maybe we'll end the day in the green. We'll see. We'll see how the 4 hour sets up. Anyway, gang, thank you for hanging with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Look out for signals throughout the evening tonight after the 4 hour close, and possibly before stream tomorrow. But remember, the early bird gets the worm, so be here for the beginning of the stream. Okay? Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, gang. I will see you guys for a New York session. Thank you for joining me. As for me, yeah, my time here is up. Love and wisdom to you all, gang. Just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.